Omar Aesop here, guys, and in this video we got another part of my confession series where I tell you something I probably haven't told you before. This can be a little controversial, my personal opinion with regards to either training or nutrition. And in this video today I want to talk about training arms, and I want to tell you something. It's going to shock you, it's going to disappoint some of you. I don't like training my arms. There, I said it. And you're probably thinking to yourself, yeah, it shows compared to your chest. Well, you know what? Fuck you, sit down and listen to the rest of the video. First off, couple facts. One, I'm almost 5'10" and I have 16.25" arms. So I guess I'm small maybe by internet standards or by natty standards, but I think they're decent and proportional. But with that being said, the actual event of training my arms or doing arm exercises, I don't really like. And there's a couple reasons why, seriously. First off, progression, right? There is a limit when it comes to big compound movements that yield a lot of gains, both in terms of muscle mass and in terms of performance. There is a constant area to improve, either in terms of technique or the total weight you lift. Like a deadlift, every single week you're probably smashing a record or something that's getting better. You're setting a PR of sorts. This applies to all compound movements. Now, when it comes to training your arms, progress happens really slow. You almost can't even equate it. You can't chart it, because what happens over time, there is an upper limit. You move to what? 30s, 40s, then 45s, then maybe 50s. Then it's about time under tension, making sure that you're actually targeting the muscle. It gets to a point where it's not satisfying the set itself, because you don't see, when you take a look at the chart, like, oh, what am I doing today? Oh, I'm pretty much doing almost the exact same weight. Oh, I increased it by 2.5 pounds. Like I give a fuck. The second big point, though, is the vanity that's involved. And when I first started training, I did want certainly to get an aesthetic physique, but also I did come from a little bit of a sports background of sprinting and playing sports, and so I was trying to combine those two. And really what I'd see often, the guys that were doing a lot of curls, I didn't want to look like them because they didn't really have great physiques, and I thought there's nothing more vain. I'm like, is there nothing better I could do with my time in terms of economy of training than doing endless sets of bicep curls? And that kind of was burned in my head that bros do bicep curls, and I don't want to be a bro, right? I don't want to do 16 sets. So that stigma I may be attached to arm training, and it still stands to this day. Now, with that being said, of course I would like bigger arms, but the actual action in terms of rating, I guess, body parts or movements, or in terms of training, what's my favorite? I love the deadlift. I love to overhead press. I love doing compound movements. I like sprinting. I also like the parallel work. Training arms would fall under the middle to lower portion of what I like to do, where it's something that I do have to do, but I don't thoroughly enjoy it. That pump that people get like, oh man, you see the vein, it's getting ripped up right there. I'm like, yeah, that's nice. Okay, let's move on here. Let's do something else. That's me. That's my personal opinion, and that's part of the confession series. I could tell you something now in confidence to my subscribers, something that I personally feel to you. I'm looking at you right here, that I don't like training arms, and you can't judge me. This is a judgment-free zone, okay? You can say anything here as long as it's not weird, right? Or derogatory. But I feel that arm training, because of other people, have influenced me to not really enjoy it that much. And really, there's not that pursuit, that quest, once again, for performance is attached to that gets me addicted to try and get better, if that makes sense. And maybe in another respect, it is slower progress. Like, how much are you hoping to gain on your arm now in a year, now that you're intermediate advanced? Maybe a quarter of an inch, a whole year for a quarter of an inch? Are you kidding me? I can improve my quads by at least 2 inches in that same time. So it's also an issue maybe of patience. So guys, that's what I wanted to say. Am I the only one? Is it just me? When I look around at the curl rack, do I see any other lost souls just staring into the abyss when they're doing endless sets of bicep curls? Or am I the odd one out? Let me know what you guys think. What's your least favorite area to train? Because once again, I had to rate it. I would say calves, but I don't train them. But so I guess it goes to biceps and triceps, arm training, sorry. So guys, that is the video. That is the confession. I said it. It's done. What's done is done. It cannot be undone. It's better than saying I don't like to train legs, because then you're fucked. What are you going to do when they come after you? That's all I had to say. If you liked the video, make sure to like the video. And if you're not a subscriber, whoa, good life choice, Mr. Tommy Big Gun, 19-inch, full natty. Yeah, you should be subscribed. I'll be seeing all you guys, my rascals. I just cracked my neck. Alright, in the next video. Peace.